Alright everyone, it's the first time I've used this device. I have a Cerevo live shell encoder. I'm going to start recording with my camera. Right. I have a Cerevo live shell encoder encoding to YouTube, so this is the first time I've ever tried it, so I'm going to check on my phone to make sure that the stream is up. Alright, let's see if it's working. Because I trust my phone. If my phone says it's working, yeah, I know I'm leaving Instagram. I'm going to check on my phone to make sure that the stream is up. Okay, it looks like it's working. Alright everyone, oh wait a minute, I want to check that one more time because I want to see if the annoying thing that says it's recording is up there. Let's see, because yeah, my camera is definitely recording. Let's see. Yeah, I know I'm leaving. Yeah, there's a little red dot, but that should be alright. Alright guys, so hopefully this works. Yeah, so while I'm waiting, actually I'm going to put my lens cap in my pocket, while I'm waiting for people to show up to the stream, hopefully, or maybe just to waste time, I'm going to go through all the parts that I'm going to use today. I'm going to go from left to right. So, first, power supply, Cooler Master 650 watt, semi-modular power supply. Got a really good deal on it on Amazon. So, that's our power supply for today. Kraken X41 water cooler for the processor because I really wanted to have a good overclocking PC. And I know this isn't the best water cooler, but it was what I could afford. So, it'll do. Next, we're going to go in order. I have the NZXT H440 case. This is a fantastic mid-tower case. I highly recommend it. I got a good deal on it again. It'll be really nice because it looks very clean and it has a nice window on the side, of course, because if you're building a computer like this, you have to have a window on the side. But next we have our processor. This is This is the main feature of the PC, an i7-6700K, comes clocked at 4 GHz, 4.0 GHz, but you can overclock it because it's an unlocked processor. That's what the K means on the 6700K. So I'm going to be hopefully overclocking it to like 4.5, maybe even 5 GHz, because I care about the clock speed a lot. That's why I got this processor and not something else that has more cores, because I care more about the clock speed than the cores. I also have some Arctic Silver 5 thermal compound, but we'll take care of that whenever that time comes. I'm going to actually set that over here with the various parts that I have laying over here, like my copy of Windows. I'm not gonna install Windows with you guys because that's a little boring. Next we have a Crucial 525 GB SSD. This is the only storage that's going to be in the computer, the only mass storage. And the reason why, well, first I went with a Crucial SSD just because this one was on sale, and Crucial it makes good SSDs. And I have an SSD already that's 240 gigabytes in my laptop, and that's not really enough space, so I wanted more, so 525 gigabytes. But you'll notice I do not have a hard drive. I don't have any secondary mass storage because I actually have a NAS. I have a NAS that I store all of my video footage on, which is what this computer is mostly going to be used for, is videos, editing videos, different video processing applications, which is one of the reasons I got the i7-6700K. But so I won't be storing any footage on here. I might like export to this because, of course, Adobe Media Encoder has that weird thing where it writes writes the file, and you need good speeds if you want to save time at the very end of encoding. So that's why this is the only mass storage. I might change that later, but for right now that'll do just fine. Because if I want more storage, I'll just put it on my NAS, not on this machine, because I don't need that much space. Next we have the RAM. 16 gigabytes to 8 gigabyte sticks of DDR4 Corsair Vengeance LPX RAM. This is low-profile RAM, although that really doesn't matter. The reason I got this RAM was because it actually came with the motherboard for free. So very good deal. And also this RAM is highly recommended. So this is the RAM I'm going to be using. Set that over here. Next, of course, we have the motherboard. Very important, well, debatably very important part of the PC. I went with an MSI Z170A Power Gaming Titanium Edition. Now, you might ask, what's the theme, like the color theme of your computer? I wanted to make it red and black to match the case, but honestly, I don't really care. I know this is a silvery motherboard, and like, why would you spend the extra like $70 to get a silvery motherboard instead of just this exact same motherboard, just not silver but actually black and red? But that's because this RAM came with it, and this is like $100 a RAM. So this RAM already put this in a better place, and then this was on sale by a bit more. So I think this was a good deal. I know that this isn't the best motherboard I could have gotten, but honestly, since it came with the RAM, I think it was a good decision. Then next, last but definitely not least, we have a Gigabyte GeForce GTX 1060. I'm going on the NVIDIA side for the graphics card, even though AMD is cheaper, I feel like a lot of programs I use really need those CUDA cores, and so I went with a GTX 1060. I know this computer could definitely handle a GTX 1080, especially with the i7 6700K, but a 1080 is a lot more expensive than a 1060. And also, this is a 6GB GDDR5 gigabytes of RAM, or no, it is 8GB of DDR5 RAM. No. What am I saying? It has 6GB of GDDR5 RAM. I don't know what I'm saying here. But yeah, this is a great graphics card. It also the fan. This is one of the graphics cards with the fans. You can program the fans, and by stock from the factory, it comes that the fans don't turn on until I think it hits 60 degrees Celsius, which I might change that a little bit, but it'll be really nice for quietness. I don't really care about how loud this computer is, but this case is made to be quiet. This power supply is made to be quiet, and I'm water cooling. So all of those things together will make it probably a pretty silent machine. But that's all the components. I'm going to quickly check on the stream because I don't know how it's going. I'm sorry that I'll be on my phone for a second. I'm going to check on the stream. Josh says hi. Hi, it's Josh. For quietness, I don't really care about how loud this computer is, but this case is made... Okay. It works. We're good. Oh, and by the way, if it's too dark, just let me know, because the lighting down in this basement is terrible. It's terrible, so if you think I need to turn my exposure up, I can. Just, my camera isn't the best in low light, so it'll be a little grainy, but I can turn up the exposure if necessary. Alright, so next step, we're going to take everything out of the boxes, because what's the point of having boxes? So the first thing I'm going to take out is, of course, the case. Let's see. Let's put it aside. Alright. I have opened up most of these components before. This is not the first time I've opened a lot of these, mostly because not only are they like cool and stuff and I want to look at them, but also just to make sure that they sent what I ordered. So, let's try to set this down properly. Alright, looks good, looks good. That's right in front of the camera. We're going to use the PC box as a garbage box. Alright, yeah, this is a good view. So this is the H440, this is the window. It looks bigger on the case, I will admit, but it'll still be great. I'm not going to take the plastic off yet, just because, why risk scratching it? Uh-oh, it's my phone. Hold on, my friend is calling me, let's answer this. Hello? What's up with it? Oh, okay. I know what's wrong with it. Hold on, I'm gonna check on it. Alright, man, thanks for calling me, though. Alright, man, yeah, if anything else happens, just let me know. Alright, I'll see you later, then. Alright. Alright, that was Brady telling me that things are messed up. No, DP. No, you cannot come over with your hammer. I know that it says movie recording has been stopped automatically. That's what people have been telling me. Let's watch. Okay. Okay, looks like we're good. Looks like I fixed it. If it happens again, Brady or DP, call me. I'll be watching my phone because I know why that happened. It's a problem with the memory card in the camera, but because I am recording the camera separately because the encoder only does 720p and my camera is 1080p. So yeah, that's why. But anyway, so this is the case. As you can see, no 5 1/4. I forget if it's 5 1/4 or 5 1/2. But anyway, it's the drives that go on the front of your computer. There's none of them. So I can't put an optical drive or something in here unless I wanted to put it on the back or something, like have a USB one, which I might end up doing in the future. But honestly, optical drives are very outdated. Apple was the precedent of that. I didn't know that Apple was set the precedent to remove optical drives from computers, and I didn't know that until very recently. All right, so I'm actually going to set this aside just for the moment. Actually, no. Let me open it up because I need to open it up. I will need to open it up anyway later. So let's open it up. Alright, so we're going to just take pretty much everything off that can be taken off. All these thumb screws. Alright, this is the front panel taken off. You can see, I don't know if you can tell, but there's this foam here that helps with noise, and I think that's a great feature. I'm going to set this stuff down over here because I definitely won't need this panel for a while. Oh man, look at this case. This is a beautiful case. It's all metal, barely any plastic in here. I think, yeah, this is some plastic on the side here, but that's okay. I'm going to take off the other panel too, over here. Good. Yeah, oh yeah, you can really see it on this one. And this is a used case, so you can see somebody put a cable here, but it's okay. So this will really help with noise dampening. See, has something happened to the stream? No, it doesn't look like it. Alright, so that's the case. Open up. You can also see on the back here we have a fan controller. This sends power to all the fans that come with the case. There's 3 in the front here, and 1 exhaust fan out the back. Now there supposedly is a way to remove this top panel. I don't know if I have to. I don't know if I want to. No, if it's not thumb screw removable, then it's not really necessary. Don't quote me on that. All right. So let's get moving. The first thing I'm gonna do, since I already opened the case up, is I'm gonna do a test. I'm gonna do a test of the components, but more importantly, I'm going to ground myself. I got one of these cheesy wrist straps to ground yourself with. I'm going to put it on this wrist because I don't want to shock anything with electrostatic discharge. These things are really cheap too. I think it was a cheesy but worthwhile purchase. Now I'm just going to hook it into the case. I've heard people have said before, I've seen conflicting reports that you're supposed to either ground the computer, plug the computer in and have it send and have it earthed, or definitely don't do that. With my limited knowledge of electronics, I think that it's a better idea to not plug it into earth ground or earth it in the wall, because that's in line with mains neutral, and that can hurt you. Let's just put it that way. So anyway, here's the titanium edition board. You can see it says all these fancy things. It actually has a built-in overclocker, like a physical overclocking device to overclock the motherboard. All right, now I have not gotten to this step yet. There we go, beautiful. And this should be cables and the manual. Yeah, here we go, all kinds of driver information, SLI bridge. I will not be needing this. I cannot afford SLI. SATA cables, good. I'm going to leave all this in the box for now, but I am going to take out the quick installation guide because I will probably need to know. And then other cables, stickers. Oh, and here's some headers. I don't know exactly what these are for, but I am sure it says fix the V-check points cables with the attack. You know, I'll read the manual. I'll read the manual whenever I have to. But anyway, so we're going to do the classic on top of the box construction. Titanium edition. Beautiful. Okay. So I want to be careful with this. Alright. So on top of the box, there we go. Oh, garbage goes in here. That's right. Alright, and it also has this coating on the back. Fancy. Look at that. Look at that beautiful silver. That's beautiful. Very fancy, very fancy. Alright, I'm going to take off this overclocking dashboard that it comes with. Is there a piece of something sticking to it? No, it doesn't look like it. There we go. Yeah, this is just... Yeah, so this thing basically allows you to, like, the plus and the minus button allow you to overclock different parts of your computer. Like, it can overclock the RAM, it can overclock the processor, but we're just gonna, I'm gonna do that in software. I know this is really cool, but I'm just gonna do that in software because I don't care enough about it to, I'm not that much of a PC enthusiast. Alright, so first is the CPU. Yeah, the CPU is exactly how I expected it. So to install a CPU, I'm not going to bring the camera closer because I have some various pieces of equipment just laying down there. Let me check to make sure if the stream is good because I want to make sure this recorded. David Peterson says, looks like your titanium edition could use a hammer. That's great. Alright, we look good? Okay. Let's get started. So, I'm going to open up the LGA 1151. Yeah, 1151 socket. I'm going to go ahead and open up the processor. Examine the pins to make sure none of them are curved. Nope. Looks like we're good. One really nice thing about the unlocked processors, they do not come with a stupid cooler, the factory cooler. What is that called? The stock cooler, that's what it's called. Oh, look at that, beautiful. That's kind of heavy. That's a lot heavier than I expected it to be. I thought a lot of that weight came from the cardboard, but I guess not. So here, I'll get closer for this. This is the... Oh, it's probably not in focus either. I have it focused back there. But it's the i7-6700K, 4 gigahertz. Somebody sent me a message. Thanks, Brady. Specifically a sledgehammer. Okay. There's a lot of delay on the stream, by the way. If you guys didn't notice, not only does the encoder have a lot of delay, but also YouTube itself has a ton of delay. So I'm gonna open this guy up. I want to be careful with it. All right. So you want to line up. Pretty sure it goes in like that. Let me double check. Yeah, it definitely goes in like this. Just gonna set it in. Perfect. Put on the clamp. Good, that came off. Good. Looks good. I'm going to double check it just because, well, no, it looks good. Alright, so we have our processor installed. Achievement get. Throw out the default cover. Alright. So that's good. This stuff can all go in the trash. Let's see, did they say my processor could use a sledgehammer? Yeah, Brady, I know that was weird, but Shannon had to stop by her church to talk about something, but that's a story for another time. So the next thing I want to do is the cooler, because now everything's going to be a pain because I have to worry about the cooler on the side. So this is, like I said, a water cooler for Intel CPUs. Comes with a nice fan. NZXT static pressure, high static pressure fan. Alright, let's see what this says. Put it on the inside. Clamp it on the back. Yep, that looks correct. Alright, now we're going to take out the cooler itself. Components to install it. There's nothing else in this, no. Alright, here it is. Beautiful. Connect pump power before turning on. You can hear the water in that a little bit. Alright, so we have all of our power connectors. Geez, that's a lot of power connectors. And then this is the head. I don't know exactly what that's called. The contact point. We have our radiator here. Now this is, of course, a used product, so there's some blemishes on it. But you know what? It's okay, because as long as it still works the same, it's all right with me. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get out my Intel bracket here. Put these on the inside. Alright, then it should go like this. I'm going to pop around to the back side of my motherboard. Put these in. Good, good, good. Alright, it's all on there. And then, let's see what the steps are. And then we need the standoffs. I think these are the standoffs, and these are the standoffs and the screws. Alright, so you put each one of these little standoffs into the screws. Good. Not going to over-tighten because I don't want to damage the motherboard or any of my components. Oh, great. These are different lengths. What is the difference here? Oh, wait. Are these one side and the other? How do these work? I think this is an incorrect piece. Or maybe I'm just stupid. I'm not sure. Because it shouldn't matter which direction, like which one you put in first. Yeah, there's two of these. I wonder what those are for. You know what? Those are probably for the AMD cooler. That's probably what it is. We have our fancy USB 3.1 ports as well. Super speed. I've never really understood USB 3.1. Like, I know that it's, like, super fast and stuff, but I have never used a USB 3.1 device yet. Alright, let's see. Okay, David says, but serious question, why does he have a thing on his wrist and attached to the thingy? Okay, so David and Brady, I will answer your question. So Brady, I know you answered David's question a little bit, but so basically this takes my whole body and it makes it at the same electrical potential as this case, which is basically nerd talk for if I touch something here and it shocks me, it could really hurt this. Like it could destroy the components on here. And this is expensive, so I don't want that to happen. Yeah, you're right. It is to prevent shock. And then Brady, the reason why there's the red dot in the corner is because this camera that I'm using, it's a Canon T5i. It is not meant for live streaming to YouTube. Not at all. So whenever I have the video cable coming out of it into the encoder, it's just pretending like it's a monitor. It's not pretending like it's another screen. So I looked it up online. I couldn't figure out how to change the setting. If someone tells me how to change the settings, then I can do that. But actually, let me check YouTube chat really fast. Let's see, because I'm looking at the Blackhawk TV group chat. So I don't want that to happen. Yeah, it's Josh saying hi. Alright. So, moving on. We are going to... I guess the next step, I want to install the fan on top of the radiator. So the way I was going to do it is, have the fan on top. Or have the fan on the bottom. What would be the easiest way? So the way this mounts... I can just change it around later if I want to. Okay. So yeah, you want to mount it to the fan. So I want the fan to go on top. So I think that is these screws. Oh yeah, this says AMD. But wait. Oh man, I'm all confused. But this looks right. Oh, I understand how you're supposed to do it. You put these through the case. Okay, I understand. So I actually do want it on this side. And the fan... You know what? If I put this on backwards, then I can just fix it later. I think it blows in the direction of the logo. But I might be wrong. Alright, I'm going to need to grab my screwdriver, so I'm going to unplug this. And I'm also going to grab this thermal paste remover to get the thermal paste off of the head, because I'm using my own thermal paste. Got that back on, good. Alright. So I need my screwdriver. I'm not going to screw this in completely because I need to put it through the case. But... Oh, wait a minute. I'm doing this wrong. this is wrong. So are there screws on this side? Yes. Okay, that's what I needed to know. Good, good. Do I need to put washers between... Well, this just came off. That was pretty funny, actually. Do I need to put washers between... No, I don't. Okay, good. I'm going to put this closer. Good enough. Okay. I hope it's not scratching up anything. Okay, so I need these little washers. Wait a minute. I want it to be the other way, because I want it to exhaust. And I want the cables to be in this direction, probably. I can always change it later if I have to. Okay, there it is. Screw it in. Alright. Another screw and another washer. We're going to attach this side. It's a big fan. Alright. So this fan is attached. Good. I'm going to put it over here. And which way is the NZXT logo facing? It's like this. So I want it to be like this whenever I hook it up. Okay. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to remove the thermal paste that's already on the cooler. We're going to just trash. We're going to move this in this direction. I'm going to take this off. Actually, I'm going to open up this first. So, saturate for 30 to 60 seconds. Good. Right. I'm going to take this off. Good. Look at that. That's very specifically applied thermal compound. All right. So put a couple of drops on here, and then wait. It smells interesting. Ugh, that took longer than I thought. Yeah, this is doing a good job of absorbing it. Yeah, it's getting all of that thermal paste off. This stuff actually just came in today. It was the last thing I was waiting for out of all the components. I'm going to have to make sure I tighten the cap on that again. I'm just trying to move it around. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and remove it. Oh geez, that's a lot of thermal paste. Put a little bit more of this on just to get the last bit of it off. This is probably a mixture of different alcohols. Because alcohols are what you use to remove thermal paste. Alright, so that's removed. Good. Repeat if necessary. I probably will repeat just to be careful. So I'm going to do this one more time just to get this thermal stuff off. Yeah, there was some left. I'm glad I did that. This is the water block. That's what it's called. This is called the water block. All right. Remove the last bit. All right, I think that's as good as it's going to get. And then, last thing, use the second solution here. This preps the surface. Just a couple of drops. This again is probably an alcohol solution. Just going to cover it. This is very strategic, if you couldn't tell. Not really. I made that up. Put a couple drops here and there around it. Alright. Should be good. Crap. Did I get some on there? No, I think that's my imagination. Okay, so now I'm going to go and grab the thermal paste. I'm going to check on the stream while I'm doing that. Let's make sure the stream's okay. Thanks, Corey, for saying it's wrong 7 minutes ago. Okay, actually it will be more than 7 minutes by the time this goes on air, but it's 5:08 right now. It's probably going to be like 5:10 or so whenever people actually hear this. So, strap myself back in. All right, now's the thermal paste application. So we're just gonna. I'm gonna try my best. I haven't put thermal paste on a processor ever before, so I'm gonna try my best. Ooh, that was probably too much. But you know what? It's okay. I can always remove it if I have to. Where did I put the cap? I don't know where I put the cap. Well, this is going right here. Alright. So I'm going to mount this on so the NZXT logo is facing in the right direction. But first, oh, here's the lid. Good. First I'm going to put the lids on this stuff properly. Yeah, that was probably too much thermal paste. It's okay. It's non-conductive, so it'll be alright. You know what? I can scrape a little bit off. Yeah. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, that'll make me feel a lot more comfortable. Is this stuff cold? No. Oh, why did I touch it? Oh, that was a mistake. Oh, I shouldn't have touched it. It does not feel cold, though. Does not feel... Science experiment resolved. You know, I'm actually going to go up and wash my hands because well, no, I don't want to leave this to get dust and dirt on it. So we're going to move this over here. Move this over here as well. So the NZXT logo is facing in the right direction. And I'm going to grab a screw head to put on here. And then I'm going to go ahead and put it down. Alright. It should be on there. We're going to go catty-cornered like you're supposed to. going to break my motherboard either. Uh-oh. One of these is somewhere around here. Alright. One of those large... Oh, here we go. I don't know if these are called thumb screws. I know that the screws you use with your thumb are called thumb screws. These also, well, I mean, these are very easy to do with your thumb. Oh, man, the shielding actually came off of there. That sucks. Well, it's okay. Send it back to NZXT. David, you can come with your sledgehammer and sledgehammer this this water cooler, because the what's it called? Oh, these are not tightened. The shielding came off some of the cables. Oh. Alright. It says movie stopped recording again. I'm going to fix that right now. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, guys. It's just a problem with my camera. Okay, it should have just gone away. I'll check on the stream in a second, though, to make sure that it went away. Let's make sure these are nice and tight, about equally tightened. Alright, that's good. Oh, somebody just sent me another message. Is that DP saying? Call no. I fixed it, guys. I fixed it. It's coming. Alright, let me check the stream now. It should be gone in a second. Sorry about that, guys. It's just a problem with my camera. Perfect timing. There we go. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. Okay. So, actually, why do I have two things on? Oh, no, that's Instagram. Okay. So, I'm going to move this cable out of the way. All these cables are probably going to go together. These cables probably all go to the CPU fan. Actually, what do these even go to? Well, I'll have to look it up in the manual. But these might just be power connectors. I know I want this to go to CPU fan 2, I think. I'm going to look that up before I plug it in. And then this should go to CPU fan 1. On the motherboard. Good. Good, so that's all wired up. This might all have to go to the power supply, but I'm not sure. This looks like it's a connector that goes on the motherboard somewhere. Like it might go, oh, you know what? It looks like it goes on this JFP port. I'm gonna double check that, but I think that's what it goes on, because it has the same header structure. But I'm gonna clean this up a little bit to have a bit more room. Next thing we're gonna install is the RAM. Going in order of this, well, actually no, because they have to install that stuff. Yeah, RAM. Which memory slot should I put it in? Probably 1 and 3. It does not say. It does not say which port to put it in. Well, time to consult the manual. This quick installation guide, garbage. Time to consult the manual about this. The motherboard manual is one of the most important things. Okay, let's see. DIMM slots, 15. Let's see, 15. Okay, DIMM 2 and DIMM 4 is what they want me to put it in. So DIMM 2 is this one. Oh, and this is permanent one side. Good. Should I put the RAM in first? Maybe. Alright, so here's the RAM. Beautiful Corsair Vengeance. Low profile. But honestly, that doesn't matter. I just like the shielding. I like the shielding that you don't see the PCB as much, because we've gotten fancier and fancier with computers. Alright. So this just goes straight in, and just push. Oh, I'm actually going to pick this up a little bit. Push, push, good. And second piece of RAM goes in DIMM 4. Push, push, good. All right, our RAM is installed. That's good. Sorry, I'm checking my phone so much. Awesome hammer time, yes. Are the M.2s? Oh no, they're not. Okay, I thought they were facing in this direction for just 1 second. I was gonna say, what is MSI thinking? It's gonna hit this keypad though, but we're okay. Okay, so that is actually everything. I don't need to install this either. That is actually everything before I want to do my preliminary test. And by that I mean I'm going to plug in the power supply to the motherboard and then hook this up to a monitor and see if it works. Oh, this only has an HDMI port. This only has an HDMI port and it has 2 HDMI ports and a display port. I didn't foresee that. I'm going to have to grab an HDMI cable. But anyway, or I could have just installed my graphics card. It's alright. So here is the power supply. Beautiful Cooler Master, 650 watt. Set that down there. So first thing, power. Actually, let me turn it this way. 24-pin motherboard power connector. Press it until it clicks. Well, you know, we're not going to press it until it clicks, because if it comes undone, I don't really care. So then these are... So I need... Where's the supplementary power for the CPU? That's what I need to hook in next. Thank you, Nick. Thank you for saying good job. I mean, consult the manual. The manual for your motherboard is your best friend. So I want to see... actually, this might be in the simple section. Oh yeah, it is. Okay. So I do need... So I need J-Power 2 and J-Power 3. How do these go? They go like this. Can these two just plug right next to each other? Okay, so that's right. That's right. Yeah, I think they can. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Oh, no, I'm stupid. Wrong headers. It's okay. I think this is for the graphics card. Because this can go like this. I think. Maybe. Maybe not. Have it upside down. Nope, I had it right before. You heard it here first, folks. I had it right before. Then I need a J-Power 3. Oh, and a J-Power 4. Noah, stop now! Don't worry, DP. I'll never stop. No. Okay, does this plug into this? No. Yes. I don't know if I need that. I might try booting it without that, because that looks like it's unnecessary. Then I need a cable that connects to that. Actually, no. Oh, the world of power supplies. You'd never think that this would be confusing, but it is. What am I doing? Alright, is this right? How about this? Does this work? Flip it the other way. Does this fit? Please fit, please fit, please fit. No, actually. So I need one. Yeah, so these are the only cables that can fit into this. So I need to look through these and see if there's something that I'm missing. Do I need all of those power headers? Let's see. JFP? No, JP Power. Oh, here we go. So I don't need this one here. Oh, wait. Crap. Do I not have the right power cables? No. That's impossible. Because it only has... The modular power supply only has these three. I still think that this is wrong. Hold on, guys. We gotta troubleshoot. By the way, hopefully my camera doesn't run out of battery, because although the encoder is plugged in right now, my camera is not. Alright, what do we need? We need this to be flipped around. Do I not have the right power supply? Do I need to order more cables? I'm going to be really disappointed if I have to order more cables. Can this plug into this in any orientation? No. Can this plug into this? No. No, because it has this little notch in the corner. What does that mean? This is great. I love the Black Hawk TV group chat right now. Okay, let's check on the stream. Uh-oh. I'm having problems loading the stream. Okay, yeah, it's fine. Okay. Let's see. Is there the manual for the power supply somewhere? Yeah, because this one right here is the CPU power, which I think is correct. Where does it say I just saw it here. Where did it say the cables that it came with? Oh, yeah. I might not have the right power cables. Well, we're going to try plugging only things into JPower 1 and JPower 2. I mean, I know that the 24 pin is required. Like, I'd have to be stupid to not realize that the 24 pin is required. But it should all power. Okay. Well, so power switch is 6. 6 and 8. So wait. This is 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 6 and 8. So it's these two right here that should be the ones. Okay. So. Oh, can you guys hear the cat? It looks like. Looks like you can hear the cat. I'm going to grab an HDMI cable and use my HDMI monitor. Do I have another HDMI cable somewhere? I'm gonna have to look for a little. You guys might not hear from me for a little bit. All right, let's look for this. Let's look for this cable. You know, what's the point? Let's just look up the graphics card. If the graphics card doesn't work, then I can take it off. Well, okay, let's try this first. Let's see if it starts up at all. Let's see if it starts up at all. So let's turn it off. Let's grab our power cable. I know that I'm not grounded, but it's okay right now. Alright, then this box. Well, I need these screws, but this box is garbage right now. Alright, let's try turning it on, guys. Let's see if it posts, which means if it starts up at all. Alright, so let me grab my screwdriver. It's around here somewhere. Oh, it's right here. So I can cross those two leads. What's wrong with my cat? Oh, he's just loud. Excuse me. He's just loud. My cat's just loud. Alright, let's see. Oh, that's a good sign. This lit up. Okay, let's see. It didn't do anything. Power. It looks like something's wrong. Okay, let's try. Well, it didn't work. I can tell you that for sure. It didn't work. Okay. I like how there's a power button here. Let's unplug it from the wall. Let's ground myself again. Let's figure out what went wrong. Is it one of these cables isn't in completely? Is it the 24 pin isn't in completely? Or is it one of these isn't in? Oh! Oh! This is why, guys. These were probably it's probably because these were not plugged in. Is this cable correct? What kind of cable do I need for this? What does this plug into? Uh-oh. Time to consult this manual again. Oh, it's somewhere on the motherboard. Oh, I see. System fan 3? No. No, it's a connector. It'd be a connector without pins. What does it say on here? Oh, you need an extension cable. Crap, do I not have that extension cable? I will be really sad if I don't have that extension cable that I need. Does it have an extension cable in this? Oh. No. Okay. Okay, guys, we're at a bit of a standstill. I have to find... Oh, wait. Are there extension cables in here? Let's take a look. Well, no extension cables in here, but that's okay. Alright, we're gonna unscrew this here. This is extremely tight. Alright, NZXT. I'm just going to set this on top for now. Let's see what cables are in here. Well, there's a lot of screws. I don't think there's any cables. No. Oh no, code red. Oh, my camera's gonna die? Is my camera gonna die? Hold on, let's see. Does it say low battery? Yep, it does. Okay. Alright guys, I'm going to go upstairs and shut off the stream. I'm going to troubleshoot why this isn't working, and I will be back later. I'm going to shut down the stream and charge my camera's battery. I'll be right back.